Okay, no, that doesn't work. Bollocks. Yeah. Yeah. That should work. Hey guys, how's it going? Right, sorry I haven't been streaming for a while. Yeah, it's been a bit daunting. I've had to go over. There we go. Sorry I haven't been streaming for a while. Let's try and get this set up. Live chat. There. This one. Pop out chat. That one. Bear with me 2 minutes and we get this set up. Over there. All closed. This one. It's chat. Yay! I have chat. I have chat. Right, so not streaming for a while, or for a few weeks. Obviously, as the stream says, Friday Night Fun. I can't be bothered to change it at this moment. A few things. I think I finally found out which way this channel's going to go. Yes, there is going to be a few other bits and pieces coming up. There is also looking to be complete new content. At least once a month. It will not be live, it will be recorded and released once a month. All based around these. Let me just make sure that this comes up. There we go. So yeah, so all based around these. Airsoft. There are a lot of people out there at this moment doing airsoft. I'm going to be getting into it and having a bit of a laugh and a joke along the way. Also to the fact of it's a bit of fun, it's a stress relief, it's a way to work out a few bits and pieces. Pardon me, so not a problem. So let me just do this. Share. Post. Okay. Right. So that's up and going. Anyway, yeah. So the new way the channel's going to be run is I'm going to start making it some airsoft at least once a month. Myself and other people that want to join included. So with that, this is the first one, the first part of this whole kit that I've purchased. Give me a sec. Yeah, the first piece of kit that I've purchased, and as you can see, it's a 911 tactical rail pistol, full size handgun, velocity up to 350 psi, FPS, feet per second, tested with 0.12 gram BBs, length 22 centimeters, weight 900 grams, capacity 14, caliber 6mm, power range 50 meters. Again, not really a big problem. Power source, 12 gram CO2 cartridge and authentic 911 style grip. I'm not, hey Stevie, I'm not a expert on this, so please do not class me as an expert. I'm going to be doing this for fun. Hey Cheryl, I'm not too bad. I've got a new toy. I've got a new toy to play with. I've kind of shot myself in the foot a little bit, not literally with this, but Stevie, it looks like you might actually get to come and join us, because the 23rd I found out I've double booked myself, so it's going to be 2 weeks after that. You broke Millie's shit. Oh, you pleb. Anyway, yeah, Stevie is going to be hopefully coming to join us doing some airsoft. I've been to go and buy some bits and pieces. I've got ammunition, 0.20 gram BBs. Hey Ricky, how are you? So I went to fetch this today. I'm not going to say how much it is. If I do decide to follow this line and carry this line, then I will do full link descriptions and everything to the weapons and the layout and everything else. To what I understand, John is going to be joining. Oh, need to get a GoPro and film it. Yes, Cheryl, I will be getting GoPros. I've got my eyes on one at the moment, a 4K GoPro. So it's, yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Mainly so people can watch me land on my fat ass. Hey Ricky. So basically, I've been out today. I went to 2 places. Actually, before I actually carry on with this, if you're from this area, obviously I know Stevie is from this area, or Steve I is from this area. Right, Stevie, if you're coming to join us, part of ANC group, to go and play airsoft, I will take you to a airsoft shop. I will take you to a proper shop, someone that'll be happy to serve you and will actually give you good advice. The reason I'm trying to say this is because I went to a company yesterday called DAI Leisure. Now, I can't, actually, you might be able to have a look at this if you've got alternative internet arrangements. Obviously, if you're watching this on your phone or mobile device, not a problem. If you've got another phone, go onto Google, type in on Google DAI Leisure. Let me get Google up first and it would work then. So I shall do this now. I keep switching this over and it keeps switching back. So DAI Leisure. There we go. Anyway, where are you? Right, how the hell? Anyway, right, get back to this. Newest. Yep. I went to DAI yesterday, as I said. Wanted to know a little bit of how how the weapons work, the prices of weapons, what they would suggest, the BB size, everything, trying to get as much information as I could before I actually went out and started buying. I was stood around for 30 to 35 minutes in store, and no one, and I mean no one, approached me, acknowledged me in any way, shape or form. And I wasn't there alone, I was there with a friend of mine. Now, we both we was both looking at doing, or we are both looking at doing airsoft. So obviously he wanted to know for his side, again, weapons, protective gear. This is the reason why I say, Stevie, I will take you somewhere to go and see, but you'll have to save your money up. Not that much, but yeah. The whole lot. Zero response. Wasn't acknowledged at all. They was too busy arguing over who made the cup of tea because they made it in the wrong cup. That was off the boss, acting like a little girl because he couldn't be bothered to go and make his own cup of tea. There was another guy, another member of staff. There was only two adults, two not preteen, but teenagers, over 18 in there. One was walking about, sorting skateboards out, not a problem. If he's got given a job to do, he's got given a job to do. Another member of the younger ones, of the kids, or I'll say kids, came because he realised that there was somebody in the store. But instead of coming up trying to say, "Hi, help, can I help?" he sat at a computer screen with his hands in his lap, looking at the computer, or supposed to be looking at the computer screen and occasionally looking over to where me and my friend was. Zero acknowledgement. So then you got one that's doing his jobs with skateboards and everything, another one that's sat there on the computer doing sweet FA. You got a main boss moaning over a cup of tea, and then you got another member of staff who was on the phone arguing why you could not get a personal loan. This was not a crank call that found him. He was actually inquiring and phoning people up. Now, they have, at DAI, they have to buzz you into the building. They can't, there's no way on this planet they can try to say, "Oh, I didn't realise there was nobody there." They have to buzz you into the building because of the safety features around the weapons. Not a problem. Anyway, half an hour went past, me and my friend left. At that point I was really steamed, and I just turned around and I just come out with like, "Thank you for your help, it was really helpful. I'm now going to go somewhere where they actually give a damn." Simple. Bear with me a second, because I can't see if this is still running. Yes, it's still running. Yay. Guys, please do feel free to share this out. See if we can get the others in, not a problem. Or the usual batch, and see if we can get some extra new people in. Yeah, so I left after making that comment, and I said I'm not coming back again. I then went outside, sat in the car, and wrote the following review. You can actually view this if you look for DAI Leisure under Google. You will find it. Went to purchase some airsoft gear and see about what they would suggest. Was standing around for close to 30 minutes, and all anyone was concerned about was a cup of tea made in the wrong cup, the boss, and about a loan application. No one approached us. I will not be getting any equipment from them, as there was no effort given to ask if they could help. I will go to another shop I found from now on, as they wanted to help us when we walked in. So if you think I did wrong, or said anything wrong, or that's literally one of the reviews, you can read it word for word. If you think I was wrong, drop a comment down below. I found out that I've had a response 11 hours ago. So it's at some point today, or 12 o'clock today. So this is like being 24 hours after the fact. Hi there, Alex. I am sorry that you didn't enjoy your recent visit to our shop. Our staff are always on hand to help in any which way they can. However, we also appreciate that many of our customers don't like pushy sales tactics because of this. Our customers are welcome to stroll around the store at their leisure until it appears that they would like help and advice. That is their response to my review. Yeah, I stood there trying to get their attention. I wish I'd put my camera on at the time, because you would literally have seen me looking in their direction, waving my hands about, more or less waving my hands about, trying to grab their attention. Now, it states here, clear, or you can't see it because it's on my screen, but if you go and look, the last two words where it says, in brackets, pushy sales tactics. Because of this, our customers are welcome to stroll around the store at their leisure until it appears that they would like help or advice. Now, from the moment I walked in, I asked, where is the airsoft section? Okay, Stevie, I'll see you on Thursday if you come up. Now, I asked where the airsoft section was. They pointed me down to the back of the store. That's the only time they spoke to me. They pointed me down to the back of the store, where it looks like, or where it looked like a bomb had gone off. There was airsoft guns all over the place, in boxes, half in boxes, half out boxes, whichever, and everything else. Now, I could have quite easily gone to any of them boxes, picked up one brand new out the box that may have not been a display, and started looking and fiddling about with it. Now, they would have probably have had something to turn around and say about that. But lo and behold, nothing. Hence the reason my comment of the one thing. But the part was our staff are always on hand to help. No, they're not. They're arguing about loans. Them arguing about the fact of the tea being made in the wrong damn cup. One's supposed to be looking like he's using a computer, but his hands aren't touching the damn computer, and there seemed to be like one young lad that was actually doing his damn job. Phone, bitching, and faking on a computer. 3v1. Nah, that ain't gonna help. So anyway, I left that review on DAI Leisure. You're more than welcome to, guys, for those who are watching, or for those who will watch it back, please do go and have a look. You will see my review when you go up onto the Google, click on the reviews, pull the tag down to recent, and you will see it there. You'll point blank see it there. There ain't no two ways around it. Right. So today's trip was to the other shop, which I stated in the review that I was going to be paying a visit to, because they did care, they did want to know and help. Went in, They said hello again, not a problem. I said, oh, I'm back. I've come to have a look at the pistols, and I wanted a GBB CO2. Well, you can only get GBB as CO2. Well, no, actually, that's a lie. I think you can get an electric one, but these don't work that well. CO2 GBB pistol, the first one. Now, in the rule of airsoft, to what I've learnt over the last couple of days, is you won't necessarily use a sidearm. It's there for when your main weapon is, if you've run out of shots and somebody's coming at you from the side, you can quickly draw sidearm to point, shoot, kill, whatever. But for that reason, that's the reason why I bought a sidearm, because at the end of the day, it's not going to be, it's not inexpensive. It is a bit expensive, I suppose. But anyway, it's something that I can have a bit of fun with, I can practice with, I can shoot down a garden, set up a load of cans or targets and shoot. It's something for me to get used to airsoft, the kickback and getting shot with and whatever. The shop that I went to go and visit, on the sheer amount of money that I spent on this pistol, they gave me a free tub, jar, bottle, however you want to call it, of BBs, .2. It says here is 2,400 rounds. So they gave me, free of charge, some BBs. Obviously the reason why you can really hear it is because when I got back from work today, I thought I'd have a look at it, have a bit of a play with it and have a bit of a shoot out in the garden, which is what I did. And yeah, I was shooting for over a good couple of hours out the back, just shooting, reload, shoot, reload, try and figure out if it's on point or not. And there's still quite a few here, so I do know that when I order some of these BBs offline, I know they're going to last, but I am going to be, because these are currently, as you can see by that, are .20 in gram weight. I'm going to be going up to .25, which apparently are a lot better for the BB, for airsoft. They shoot more true. Not sure, we'll find out, not a problem. So down to this, the weapon that I picked for, or from the shop. Again, if this channel takes the line that I want it to take, that I'm aiming for it to take, you will get a review on new weapons that I have in to use at airsoft. Obviously I'm not a gunsmith. Also, I'll be at least doing a game a month, and uploading that and getting all that done. So I've got to get some work done. But this is, as it says, a 911 tactical rail, hand pistol, 350 FPS, that's feet per second. That's what it comes out at. That was tested on a 0.12 gram BB. Now the one I've got is obviously 0.20, so I know it's not going to fly at 350 feet per second. A power range of 50 meters, so that's, so what, oh, I don't even know 50 meters, but that's 4 car lengths. I could shoot somebody up to about 10 feet away, so about a car length away I can shoot up to. When they're coming at me, the way I understand it, I've got to check the rules to each ground. But when you get within a certain distance from each other, if somebody was stood where the camera is to me now, I would have to say, as I think it's bang, 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 not actually shoot them. That's to basically conserve BBs, and it's gonna sting like hell if it's less than 3 foot away. Don't want to be doing that, and I don't want to get shot like that. So anyway, bit of this. One of, I say it is the first one. I will be doing other bits. One of the other things as well, the shop that I bought this from, as you've seen, okay, they gave me BBs. What they actually did was actually gave me a pack of 5 CO2 canisters, because it is run by CO2. I have 2 left. I've rinsed 3 canisters today, shooting in the garden. But these are fairly inexpensive. I think you can get 50 of these for like $39.99, so that's not really a problem. I will have to get some more before the weekend, so I can do some more practicing. But I have one thing I've been looking at on the reviews is the BBs that you essentially get with your weapon are crap, so they've gone. On the weapon itself, the magazine, this is an all metal unit, so there's no 2 ways around it. It is an all metal unit, as you can see. And do I have anything other than use this metal can? Yeah, maybe not the best sound, but yeah, it's metal. There's no 2 ways around it. Obviously, gas canister goes in there, goes in one way. You have this little Allen key, which you do actually get in the kit. There's mine. You put the gas canister in there, or line it up, press it in, or line it up, put it in, use this in the bottom, rotate, and then you hear, if you've never done it before, you hear a piercing. That's where it's actually piercing the very top of the BB just there, and you get a little bit of gas come out, but obviously if you turn it quick enough you can lock it in and save some BBs gas. The ammo part, where you actually put the ammo in, now I had to look at this thinking like I've got to have missed a trick somewhere. There's got to be some easy way to do this and everything else, and I sat there thinking like, what the hell. Yeah. There is no trick to it. I've been doing this all day and it's been taking me a little bit of time, but what I was doing was using my thumbnail, because this is spring loaded, the loader is spring loaded. I was using my thumbnail to push it down to a certain degree, and I was pushing the BBs back through the top, then pushing them down like an idiot. I was then, because I did watch a couple of videos, and because I did it so quick I didn't actually see them push the clip down enough that you could actually throw the BBs in at the bottom. You could actually put the BBs that you wanted to in the bottom, and then you put that up and it racks them up essentially. Yeah, numb nuts, didn't see it, and then got that shown me. So that would be the magazine. Now I have got to find some more of these. Let's say them all metal. I shall be taking a look online very shortly to actually see if I can get some more of these magazines, because again, like the assault rifle, you don't, if this runs out, you've got to stand there and reload it. Now the whole aim of the game is not to get killed, but to do the killing. If you're caught out loading this, you're dead. you respawn, start again, or you die, you go back to your spawn, then you can reload it, then you can do all whatever reload you got to do, then you go back out, or you go back straight away, start shooting. If you run out of mags, the idea is you go with at least 3 to 6 magazines, fully loaded, ready to go. You should be okay per game. Should be, depending on how heavy your trigger is. Obviously, I need to get a few of them for the sidearm, obviously. Hey guys, to the viewers that are watching, hello. Say hello. Drop a comment down below. Say hello. Right. So to this. This is the weapon. This is fucking heavy. Yeah, Ricky. Yeah, I didn't know who was still here, but as you can see, that looks. Well, you tell me if that looks nice, or I mean, it is full size for my hand. It has got a decent weight on it, though. I must agree. I chose this one because of the iron sights. You got the white dot on the iron sight. I said tactical, that straight in the bottom, release button fully, trigger, and it's actually got a slide guard here. Now if you see this, to what I understand, there's actually a pressure point under there, so it stops like somebody go. Yeah, there it is. Alright, I'm not pressing this. That trigger will not move that much. If that was loaded with gas and BBs, that would not move. It isn't until you push that down that goes back. So it's like a secondary safety. These are made to replicate the real weapon. So of course you got that, hammer back, shoot, not a problem. But with this as well, is that the difference on a GBB to an alternate one is the GBB means that it's a gas blowback. So instead of you standing there shooting for 5 minutes thinking, oh, I've got ultimate BBs here, only to find out that you've got 0 BBs in there. What it actually does, I mean, I can't do it at the moment because if I do that, I've got to use the entire canister. But all it means with a GBB is that moves. When you shoot, that moves. See how it's locked back automatically because the mag is empty. So we've got that. So that'll shoot backwards and forwards as it's shooting to replicate a real gunfire. Not a problem. Hammer comes back. You can literally just load it all up, fire for this 14 shots. Fire 14 shots off, and what will happen at the end of the 14th shot is that'll lock back. So then at that point, you know for a fact that that is empty. You still would have gas in the bottom, but that weapon is then empty. So you would know visually that you can see, or visually by that stance, that you need to reload it. So at that point you can drop it out, put another one in straight away, and then this little slide safety here, pull, hammers back, it's all reloaded again to start firing off again. Not a problem. I mean, obviously at the moment you can hear it. There's no gas or anything in there. This is completely empty. It does also have a rail here. This is if you are going to do airsoft, obviously. You can buy the attachments just like on the Call of Duty games, or as you see on films. you can buy a laser sight to bolt on underneath with a pressure pad, or a little flashlight, or whatever you want to put underneath there. You can clip it onto and fasten it to it, just to improve the weapon. Now, one thing I like about this is, obviously, because this being the GBB, you can actually see right the way, if I get it right. Bear with me a second, it might take me a few seconds, but you should be able to see me straight through down there. So you have that fact. So when you finished playing for the day, all you got to do is literally, as I've just showed you, is say there's still BBs in there. Okay, spend the gas, because you don't want to transport it with gas in, because at the end of the day, if it goes wrong, you're going to know about it. I would have thought, not majorly, but if you just spend out like £100–200 on a weapon, then the last thing you're going to want is a CO2 to suddenly explode in the hilt. So you can literally do, and I was actually told this by a fast response police officer, fast response for armed response officer this afternoon. He says for getting to the fact of cleaning the weapon, oiling the weapon, getting used to it, and get yourself into a mindset that when you've finished for the day and you've kind of done that, or not done that, but and you pull it back, it's locked in that position, you then drop that out, empty, if there's any BBs in there, empty them out, empty the gas, put that to one side, and then just literally check down the door, the trap door here, just to make sure there's no BBs in the piping, anything like that. And then all you do is, once it's all been made safe, close it, pull it, seal it up, put it away. Never leave the weapon, or never leave this like that, because there's a spring in this section, there's a spring that runs the length, and there's a spring in the bottom, so there's three springs in total in here. If you leave that like that, the spring that's in is fully extended. The little spring that's in here is compressed. The long spring that's in here is stretched, so you can't actually see it in there, but they are out of shape. At that position, they're comfortable, they're normal, they're loose, whatever. So to always put it back to that, and you don't necessarily have to, but you can leave these two separate. Leave them two separate, leave them like that, put them in a case or wherever you're going to travel them with. I thought, yeah, okay, fair enough. I haven't even attempted to remove this yet, but also on here, obviously you got this button here where my finger is, that's the magazine release. This one here is to release the slide, or in that case put it up. So you got that, lift, locked, down, locked up, trigger, gone. Also you have these little bits here, which when the weapon's like that and cocked, ready to fire, you can actually just push it up like that. Not a problem. You can do it with your thumb. It's designed for your thumb, and that's just trigger safety, so the thing will not go off while it's cocked. So potentially you could run this scenario. Give me a sec. So potentially you've got a brand new mag. You've already lost yours, empty yours. You've got that. Reload, reset, and then throw your thumb up, leaving the hammer back, and then put it away. That way, then when you come to have to pull it close, pull your thumb down, lock, shoot, or unlock and shoot. But to be honest with you, considering this is, what is it, a 90 gram, I think it said. Sorry, wait, 900 gram, bloody 90 gram, a 900 gram airsoft gun. It is very nice. Like I said, it's something I'm gonna do if John joins. Yeah, it ain't bad, to be fair. I've sort of picked up on small things. Move this box out of the way. I mean, like even like stripping this down. I mean, that's without the slide. Don't know if you're supposed to do this, but yep, there you go. There's the actual top of the magazine. Drop out, in, down. You up. Nah, don't mind it. So you can get in, you can do minor work. I need to get some tools to do all of this properly. Top slide, as I said there, one spring, and then so there's one spring. Okay. I'm not going to pull this apart too far, but you can should be actually be able to see there, just there. There's another spring. Is that one. Then the pin. I've been told that if I can get a smaller barrel, then I should do. Little micro Allen key. I've been told to replace this little bit here, and it will. I've been told it will improve performance. They'll give it like a sharper snap as it fires. And there's also another little spring hidden up the top here, I think, or it might be down here. Yeah, so obviously that just operates that top bit, which is quite cool, to be fair. That I'm not 100% what it does. Might just be a blocking cap, but I know that you can do that, and then put that back on there. That's nice and mobile. And the there is some sort of grease on here because it's getting over my damn fingers. But hey ho. So then put this back on. Again back in. I wonder, can you actually? There you go. There. Just to make sure, but that's still not in right. There we go. Now it's in. See that in, shoot, hold, eject, release, safety on, off. Yeah, that works quite well. So, anyway, how is everybody else doing? Do you like the idea that I'm going to go down a airsoft route? Any suggestions on what to do? Well, not what to do, but is there any other sort of idea or some other sort of line that you would like me to take? What is it called? Let's take a look at this. Right. Let's take a look. Okay. Okay. So the reason why I'm looking away is because there's a company called Hobby King. Now, I told us like China. They basically do batteries, aircraft, vehicles, batteries, batteries and chargers. Okay. What's that? Workbench. Okay. FPV. What are that? Goggles, video TX, RX. Oh, action cameras. Okay. I've got to look into this anyway. Okay, that looks a run cam. So, what the hell is a run cam? Anybody? Do you know what a run cam is? HD action. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna be looking at obviously getting some GoPros for a bit of fun, things like that. Close that off. Let's see what happens. So because we're down to 2 people and didn't get a lot of people on because it was fairly late. Ooh, hello. Full HD 440, 1440p, 4 megapixel. Okay. That don't seem ample enough. Okay, so I'm going to have to have a look at these run cams and sort out, have a look through them, see what they've got. See what they have got. To be fair, because the last thing I'm going to want is obviously last thing I'm going to want to do is buy a cheap crap camera. Ironically, that one I just looked at, the first one, out of stock. What a surprise. Anyway, guys, I'm going to cut it off here. I will check in soon, see what happens with these, and take it easy.